We're live again, but there's nobody watching yet, so refresh my page.
I did twice. There it is. Right there.
Why does some got a hamster roller?
That's because you got to get a new live, Mama. You got to get in our new live.
Hey, there's Jill. Hello. Everybody's starting to filter back now. Yep, we're back. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened. The internet was showing that we were connected on the box. I was still able to see chat and talk in chat, but the video streaming part just went away. And now we've got really, really crappy video streaming there, and I don't know why. It's really, really bad. So yeah, I don't know what happened. We just had
we may
to
have to cut it short if it's going to still continue to
we
be
had to turn off the
trashy.
we had to reset the internet and restart the computer and everything else. So
It's showing clear on the laptop. So
Okay.
refresh that. Or on the tablet.
okay, let me refresh the TV real quick. You moved the mouse on me. I don't know where you put it. Okay, Bella the Beast says, now my question can be answered. What brand of markers are that in the case?
Bic.
Yeah, they're Bic. They're Bic Intensities. It's what it's called.
They have them at Dollar
Hey,
General.
Aussie Collection.
No, I got these ones from Walmart. They didn't have any at Dollar General when I looked.
Well, they did when I had them.
We are doing great. We've had plenty of people asking Aussie Collection about the our trash drill trays holders that you sent us. I mean, that's what we call them because that's what we use them for. But the tray holders you sent us, I've had plenty of people asking about it. If you could you message me the link to the company where you got those so people can order them if possible? Hi, Hank.
Hi, Randy.
Oh, that's on top chat. That's why. Actually, yeah, we're going to go ahead and smurf you, Aussie Collection. You can go ahead and post the link right there in chat.
Well,
welcome to
Randy.
us. We're just one big happy family up in here.
Question. Oh, yep, it's clear for y'all because it just cleared up now.
Yeah, there we go. Yep, Beth, we made it back. Oh, and it just went
Oh my God.
wonky on the TV.
Is it clear for you guys or is it garbage for you guys too?
We're watching our stream on the TV at the same time that we're doing it.
I
On
may
the other
just have
computer?
to turn this off because it might be eating at the Wi-Fi.
I was going to say, I can turn it off my tablet.
It's clear.
Nana says it's
now.
clear.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Thank you, Aussie, because we've had several people ask about that. So everybody, that is the link to where these tray holders came from. They're great little additions to your desk or diamond painting area. They really are. Guessing they're probably made in Australia. Still a place I want to go to. I still want to go to Australia.
So I completed my chuck today for the new guys that came in, and boy, I about cried when I placed my last 6.
We were on the video call with Nana when it happened. It was nice.
Yep, she even got to witness it. Yeah.
And we're talking probably one day this coming week, we are going to do that Toe of Satan challenge because we've still got them here. We haven't opened them or anything, so we just haven't had a chance to do it yet.
Cause they're chicken. Cause they're chicken.
No,
Because we've been busy with other
we've just
things.
been busy with everything else. And I mean, I really don't want to do it just before I go out driving because that would just be an unpleasant night driving with that burn. Post burn, I guess.
Maybe we can do it tonight after the live, but I need to go get some more chocolate milk because mine is no longer good.
Diamond Sparkle Chase. First of all, welcome to the channel. Haven't seen you here before. I got a lot of new people tonight. And these trays are Archer's Arts on Facebook. You look them up. Archer's Arts.
And they got so many colors and minis and
They got mini. Yeah, I got a mini sized here that's a little smaller than mine. I got the bigger one, normal size. There's minis. They got bigger, wider ones. They got lids. They've got stoppers for them. The lids can actually double as trays.
Here.
on some of them, not all of them.
Here.
They got some with the rings in them.
Yep.
On the side, that way you can hold it on the side. There's
Where am I at?
They make grinders like
on your
This-
thing here behind.
they're all 3D printed grinders. Some of the grinders they have handles on the top that you for people that have trouble gripping things like arthritis and stuff. Yeah, they got a lot of nice 3D printed items.
The lid. Oops, dried wax in it.
Oops, my bad. And then they got a square one instead of rectangle.
I can get their link right quick.
The blue tray with the trash from that one. I don't know where she got her blue
The
tray
blue
from.
tray came in a diamond painting kit from Amazon. I can't remember what kit.
I never even noticed that it was actually blue, and I never even realized how odd that was. So I learned something new tonight. I never even took notice of it.
Those purple ones are all mama's. Hi, Aussie.
I got a mini purple one too that I kind of took from Mama.
Kinda.
She gave it to me.
I did. Because I love her
Sometimes.
all the time.
I just my bad. I put a dislike on it, but then I switched it to like.
Dork.
My bad.
What?
My bad.
You being dork.
Yeah. Why is the live chat not popping up?
Because it doesn't like you.
Well, come on to Nashville. We're not that far away.
No, we're only about
6 hours?
6 hours or so from Nashville.
Where's the live chat? What you? Oh, you know why? Because that's our live.
Yeah.
Not our live, but our past live.
Diamond Sparkle Chase. Yes, I can
I'm
find.
getting-
Oh,
I've
she's
got
getting.
it.
Oh, okay, she's getting it.
Yep.
Okay.
I was trying to get to the live chat. I got it. I just. You're behind.
I am. I'm always behind.
There you go.
I
There's the link for the tree.
will be late to my own funeral. That's how far behind I am. Then I was saying this as it went dead on me. The only downside to these metal things is when it's time to change your wax,
You're welcome.
you have to dig the old wax out. It's not like the old single placers where you can just put it in and it squeezes that little bit out through the backside. These don't have a hole to squeeze it all the way out, so you kind of have to always take out your old wax before you put new in.
Wonder how Jamie is. I haven't heard from her in a few minutes. Message her.
Yeah, sorry about that, Bella. When we restarted it like that, you can't do a setup of like going live in a certain time. I mean, I could have scheduled it for a minute later, but or I think 15 minutes later.
I prefer to roll my painting afterwards, just so I know all the drills are down. But it doesn't really need to be done. To each their own.
Yeah, it's more of a peace of mind thing. The only time you actually need a roller is when you have popping drills.
Or when I do Mom's, because sometimes some of hers overlap each other, but that's the way she places them. She's trying. She's gotten a lot better.
I do that a lot too.
I do too.
Well, it would help if I actually put wax into the.
Again?
Well, no, I took the wax out of
I know.
the four
You
placer.
did it again.
Yeah.
Oh, and the case I got from AliExpress. I just searched for pen holder, pen case or something.
I got mine off of Wish. And this is what mine looks like, Amber.
Yeah, skulls and crossbones. Just
No, we'll do the black.
Mine holds 24, I think.
Mine holds
72,
72.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, shoot, I messed up.
I done messed mine up. I don't know
Speaking of holders, we went to Michael's and found this really interesting holder. If you're one of us and you're a diamond painting pen hoarder,
38 pens.
if you're a diamond painting pen hoarder like us, we found this really interesting thing at Michael's. It's actually made for holding glitter tubes, but it fits these pens perfectly. And I'm not even sure how many will fit in there, but quite a few.
48.
48 pens will fit
I
in there.
think.
Mm-hmm.
40, 12, 24. Pens.
Okay, I'll hold 80. There it is.
I think mine holds
Yeah, it's a nice little, just a nice little tier rack with 2 tiers.
Okay.
And all of your diamond painting pens will fit in it if you have a bunch like we do.
And then this one's Mom's pen case that she ordered off of Wish. It holds up to 72 pens, I think, but you can roll it up, wrap it up. However.
Well, hello, Rikia.
Hey, Chihuahua.
Dawn Marie, if you go to my Facebook page and look at my relationship status, it should have her name under there, under my relationship status that you can click on.
Or you can go to Nana's and just type in Amber Sky and I should be right there.
Aussie Collection, just, I mean, I don't know how much you would need for a plane ticket to get to Nashville. I mean, but there are flights coming into Nashville.
It's just you'd have to wear your mask all the time.
But
The borders aren't open yet.
yeah, he's saying that he's waiting for the borders to be. He's been told he needs like 15,000. that might be 15,000 in Australian dollars, but you know,
That
in the
seems like an
U.S.
awful
it's
lot for here.
in the U.S. it's what are you willing to spend to have a good time? I guess. I mean,
Probably, Riff. It doesn't look too complicated.
Dawn Marie sent me a massage. Dawn Marie's massaging me.
Whoop, whoop.
That sounds totally inappropriate, guys. Get a room.
Oh, give Amber her number. Okay. Hank, really?
Wait a second.
Hank
I
is
wish I
copying
could
things
answer.
over here.
I'm not talented enough for that.
Now he's knocking my
Hey,
keys
Reggie
off.
Ralph.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Reggie Ralph? That's what I call Hank when he gets in the mood. Yeah, I do.
Got it?
You are in a mood, Reggie
So.
Ralph. What doing? Dawn Marie wants to meet Reggie Ralph.
Really?
You probably can, or ribbon to tie.
Come here. Come here.
Oops. If you wanted to
Okay, I texted you, Dawn Marie.
hand sew the border,
Excuse me.
flip up the bottom part, and sew the edges. Hi, Odd.
Nice. Hello.
There's Odd. Hello. We knew Hank would bring you out.
That's why he was coming.
Drea, you take care of yourself.
Drea, feel better, honey.
Good night, Drea. Ow! You ever get those painful hiccups?
Yep.
Yes, I
Oh.
do. You're welcome.
I don't like it.
Well, Odd's been here, but just cooking a late dinner. Hank, you're sanding.
What are we eating?
I'm hungry.
I got this fish sandwich in there, so I don't want to go right
I don't have anything in
now.
You're sitting on.
there. I'm not
My
eating
light
any
pad
pizza.
button.
I hurt my stomach last night.
You keep turning my light pad button off, buddy.
You
Yeah.
don't need
You
it.
said you're
It's not me.
He's just sitting here purring in front of me. Hank made a new friend today.
Yummo. That sounds good, Odd.
What Odd said.
He is a sweet kitty. He's nice and soft.
Oh, Odd says she was even in part 1. Ah, you could have said hi.
Working and lurking. Any lurkers? Any.
We always got working and lurking.
Yes. You're 33 now. I wonder how gel pens will work with this stuff. And work-
probably better than the markers.
Now that marker pissed me off.
Well, how rude of it. Did you put it in groundation?
For me about it. I actually almost threw my markers across.
Well, you should have. That would have made you feel better.
Rakia, he tries to be a sweet kitty.
He's very trying.
He
We
tries
still
to
love
be,
him.
but when he's trying to be, sometimes he gets to be a pain because he's too demanding. But he's really a nice cat. I couldn't have asked for a better cat.
It's right in there and do the crazy.
He is spoiled, Odd. I'll be the first one to tell you that.
I've got 3 people that adore him and worship him. I mean, love him.
Yeah, I don't worship him, but I'm not Egyptian. Sorry.
I'm not Egyptian either, but I still worship the cat. We're his kind of people.
Actually, to him, we are just big, clumsy cats. I was reading that, like, how does a cat view people? What do they think of us? And basically, they think of us as big, clumsy cats.
He owns us. We don't own him.
So it's just like with people, when we put human attributes to animals' actions, animals do the same to us. It's kind of odd thinking about that. It's just they think like we do.
Probably on a much basic form.
Odd says, and we're only cats if they like us.
Yes. On their terms only.
Good looking honky came back. Thank you. Hi.
Well, hello.
That's funny.
My first celebrity viewer.
That's cool. That is funny.
Awesome, Diamond Queen. She just got her first archers.
All right.
Whoop, whoop. You're gonna enjoy them.
Yes.
Give her a little time to get with you, though. Last I heard, she was helping her mama saddle after surgery, and she's got her grandbaby with her. And
Not here, buddy. Not here. Are we making any pearl necklaces?
No, that's later.
Negative. Pearl necklaces.
Amber,
The look on your face. What the f are you talking about?
Turn around.
Ew! Oh, Jesus.
I just had a hand motion what that meant. I'm sorry. She had to have a conference with her mama about that one. And I'm kind of proud about that. Sorry. But I ain't.
That's not going to happen later either, dude. It's not.
Dave, I had to let her in.
The look on his... My ears are red. I'm blushing. I feel them. They're hot.
Sorry, but there you go.
Oh, thank you, Mama. Your comment doesn't count, though. You're biased.
Well, whatever. Dare somebody tell me you
Oh, my God. I can't believe I didn't get that. I should have known. Oh, Jesus.
Sorry.
What'd you call me?
I said milking cockroaches.
And here I thought we forgot about that conversation.
Hell doesn't know.
Yeah, Saphira's mama, I do hope to make it there sometime to explore. I definitely would love to come down under and check it out. Okay, all right.
That's my
That's what you said.
boy. Hey, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. How are you feeling, girl?
I'm frustrated.
Why are you frustrated, Mother?
Oh, my guilty look. I'm coloring, minding my own business, and it ran out of ink.
Oh, that's not any good, Saphira's mama.
Did you try to throw it across the room?
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
Okay.
Saphira's mama was just realized she was 17 minutes behind.
Well, you better Catch up.
Catch up. You better catch up. I'm good, Jamie. I'm actually tired. My adrenaline rush wear off.
I took her to the carnival and put her on a ride that she wouldn't normally ride in her.
That's what he said.
Oh my god! It was called the.
It's called the Nemesis 360, but that's whatever that carnival calls it. It's not. That's not the name of it. Everywhere you go, I've seen it a bunch of times.
Went around
So what do you
upside down.
describe it as kind of a spider?
It's
Octopus.
it's like a pole that hangs just like this one is, where it's like a little bit above the crossbar, and it's like a pole that hangs like this, and it's got like 3 legs that stick off the bottom with about 3 seats on each leg. But actually there's 6 because they're back-to-back seats. So you got 3 facing one way, 3 facing the other on each one of the 3 legs. And then what happens is they start it up and the legs start to spin around this way, like around the pole that way. And then the pole starts to swing up and down, back and forth while the seats are spinning around
I thought I was gonna die.
And eventually it makes its way all the way up and over to this like that, and then upside down like that, and hangs you while you're spinning around this thing upside down. And then when it comes back around, it actually goes over the top and back around a couple of times before they slow it down and make it come to a stop.
He just elbowed me.
Well, I was smart and stayed home and wouldn't sleep. Meaning, yeah.
I thought I was gonna die, y'all. I screamed.
But she's like that. And I know I'm like that. Yeah. Thanks for moving.
Oh God, I'm tired.
Amber, stop it.
And then I gotta get up early in the morning so I can go hang out with Dad and Katie. We're gonna go bowling.
Yeah, we got a bowling date tomorrow afternoon.
And then Tuesday we got a date with Nana and Dawn Marie. And then Wednesday I gotta go get my nails done.
Wednesday is Katie and your dad again.
So excited.
And I can stay home with Dad.
You get to cat sit.
Yeah, he's babysitting me. He's babysitting David.
He is sitting there falling asleep. Oh, no, he's not.
Hi, buddy. He loves you. My marker not working.
Yeah, well, mine are being stupid and clashing.
Mine are not working.
My colors are
Make a
clashing.
mess out of my picture.
Rude. Mine are so fine and rough,
Mine are fine.
and it's tearing up the felt.
Paper.
No, not the felt. Not the paper. The felt.
Mine's tore paper. Okay.
It's okay. We can color like we're in kindergarten. It's fine.
No, good. Mine would look kind of like mine because it's a fairy on mushrooms with butterflies.
A fairy on mushrooms. Is she seeing sound and hearing colors?
Ooh, probably. She looks like she's tripping.
I'm not used to this small of a round drill. What painting are you working on, Diamond Queen? I was thinking this one was going to be orange and this one's going to be orange and brown and white. Or orange and brown and tan. Something like that. I think. I don't know yet.
I think,
He's definitely going to be an orange one.
That's why I like diamond painting. I don't have to decide what color anything's going to be.
That's why I like coloring, because I like to be the boss and decide what to do, where to do it, and how to do it.
bossy muchness. That's right, people. See, look. I'm not nice.
Mystery from TSA. Oh, okay.
It's a metallic pen. It's a metallic green.
Yes, odd but nice. Yes.
Until it happened.
Ooh. Did you try to make it?
No.
That usually helps.
I don't like licking pens, just window.
I like licking pens because sometimes you can taste the ink.
No.
That sounded totally believable. Not really. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm gonna say out of all the cats I've had, the ginger tabby has been the absolute best. They're usually a lot more vocal than most cats, and
Like
they really are more affectionate towards their favorite human.
Yeah, it's not me. Quit rubbing it in. Jeez. Rude.
Well, should I only me? Just saying.
I ain't nobody's favorite.
You're my favorite.
Oh, I love you, Mommy.
Quit fishing.
We're fishing. What?
You're gonna get up in your spot, Hank? There you go. Yeah, there's your spot. Hop up in your spot. There you go. Yeah, I found that actually somewhere about ginger tabbies, how they all seem to have that same trait, those same traits, and it holds true with Hank. It really does.
My hand is starting to cramp. But I'm not done coloring.
I am so pissed about that pen.
That's all right. I'm not exactly sure where my pens are, otherwise I'd offer you to use mine.
All my
I
gel
do know
pens-
where they are. Hold up, wait a minute.
My gel pens are right here too. I just gotta get them out.
Where are you?
Mine are right here in the cupboard.
You just have to bring down my alien.
Yeah, at the carnival, she got an alien cup. So you can the easiest way to hold him is like this around the throat.
Right
so
here.
you can so you can hold him around the throat and then
Drink his brains.
drink out of his head.
He's even got a butt crack.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
That metallic one works. Why didn't that one? The big meanie?
It's not time for nothing for you. Meow, meow.
Oofty, oofty.
No meow.
You went into the kitchen, silly. Silly little-
Interesting fact, Hank got his color from his mama, who had white and ginger in her. I did not know that.
Odd but nice. Nope.
Listen,
Superior mama. I feel like black cats are more affectionate than gingers. But that's because every time I get a black cat, they always end up being very lovey.
I've had mostly calicos and orange and white tabby. And I had a flame white tip Siamese. It was pure white with only a little bit of orange on the tips of his ears and a little bit of orange on the tip of his tail.
What's that color of Grandma's cat that she called gray balls?
He was white with black tips. But yeah, she called him fuzz nuts.
Oh, I thought she said gray balls.
Fuzz nut or something like
Fuzz nuts.
that.
These nuts.
These nuts.
It's pretty pathetic. My 5-year-old says that. He says, these nuts.
not as bad as my 6-year-old granddaughter that can do the WAP dance.
Ugh.
Her mom rolled her eyes at that one.
I think I would have rolled her aunt right out to the front yard and beat her.
Now
up.
I don't know if it was the aunt that did it or not. That's what I thought I heard. That girl watches TikTok all the time, so it's
Well, no, she
probably learned it on her
messaged.
own.
No, she messaged the aunt and said, "Look what I can do." And the
Okay.
aunt was all like, "Yay!"
Where's your mom? Would have been my next statement.
I mean, she watches enough TikTok to learn by herself.
Right. I get exactly why I'd say, "Where's your mom?"
My 9-year-old do it. I'd cut her. Mm-mm.
I'd cut her dad.
I meant to say cut her phone off, not her iPad. I would not. I repeat, I would not harm my child like that.
No, she wouldn't have with mother.
Ew, that's too dark. Yuck. Maybe this one. No, because I got blue against blue, dang it.
Now you done started. Now you gotta continue what you were doing.
Nope, I'm
I'm
gonna
getting
crumple it
ready to crumple mine.
up. I was about to say that. Crumple it up.
So wasteful.
It's annoying when your colors don't match.
No, it's annoying when it looks like the one diamond painting with the Van Gogh.
Starry
Midnight,
Nights?
Whatever. Like this thing.
Oh,
With all the lines in it because
Yeah.
it keeps skipping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, make me mad. Boy, we know how to entertain me for a minute. Give me crayon.
do you eat the paste too?
Probably.
That's why it says don't leave the child unattended.
Is it scented?
Maybe.
Because if it's scented, I would probably. You know a lot about kitties, Sapphire. I need to get a kitty or a dog.
Just my baby dog. That's just my baby dog.
I'd love to have a
Chicken
dog.
wing, hot dog and bologna, something macaroni, chilling with my homie.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
your
right. I
little
forgot.
phony. Oh, hey.
What'd you forget?
Sorry. What? Oh, I'm getting quite pissed off with this coloring shit.
This is great.
What? Hello. Wee.
BP.
Hello.
I love that.
I got an auto tune app for the phone, and it's so funny.
So sweet.
I was trying to get Hank to meow in it and
Dude, it
auto tune him, but it couldn't do it.
It didn't do it.
He won't meow on demand.
Discard.
Is the torty nail kitten like
Wee.
one that looks like a little leopard or tiger print or cheetah print?
Chicken wing, hot dog and
Oh God,
bologna.
Amber found a new app to play with.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna.
Yes! I love it.
Oh God.
I need this app on my phone right now.
Or we can go with a natural tune or a hard tune.
Natural.
Dr. Queen, how many numbers? How many colors does your painting have?
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna.
chicken wing, hot dog and bologna.
I love it.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna need this app like right now.
35 colors. My chalk was a 50 colors. Oh boy.
Away.
In the jungle.
The mighty jungle.
That song actually, we just watched a video before you came out about that song, and the really sad history. The really sad history behind that song, and it is really sad. Now you can't listen to it without thinking of it.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
I just got a couple more paintings. One has 52 colors. One has 49 colors. And one has what? I can't remember now. Anyway, the 3D ACD. Did you take pictures of them?
Nope.
Why?
It's not my job.
But yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
United
not.
States, I don't have a phone.
You're talking about all these 50 colors, 52 colors. I'm over here working on 100 colors.
I ain't working on sheep.
I saw a video of a sheep bouncing on a trampoline today.
Hot dog and bologna, chilling with my homie. Chicken wing, chicken wing. Boop-boop-boop-boop. My wrist is cramping, my wrist is cramping, my wrist is cramping, my wrist is cramping.
Y'all are learning me an awful lot about cats tonight.
You're still talking about cats?
Yeah, they're still talking about cat chromosomes.
I just know there's a calico cat that I think can only be female, if I'm not mistaken. And it has all the colors: black, orange, white. I think they're only female, but I am not positive. I've only ever seen female.
That's
Let's
what they
put it
mean
like
by,
that.
that's what she meant by a turtle cat. The ones that are speckled with all different
Tortoise to
colors.
me would be
Turtle.
just like,
You know, a turtle cat means calico. What we call a calico. It's just got all the different mixtured spotty colors all over it.
not orange though, it's just
Yeah.
black. No, I've never seen one that's female. Male. So I
Well,
No.
yeah. That's what she was saying is that that calicos are going to be mostly females because if it's a male, it would have an extra chromosome.
Excuse me, why?
Every time I pick up drills, I pick up a piece of Hank hair with them. Ah, okay. Calico have a lot of white. Tortoise shells are mostly dark. Okay. I always just called all of them calico or speckled.
Yeah, I thought that calicos are only female. That's all I've ever had was female calico.
I've been to the pet store a few times and seen rag dolls, and I think they are gorgeous cats. Too much fur, though. Yeah, Hank does. He marks everything. Like, I've got fur everywhere all the time. And right now he's shedding because it's fall, and so you'll find big clumps of fur just laying in the floor. I've got a pair of those de-shedding gloves, and Hank loves it when I brush him down with those. I'm gonna have to get those out, and
They're in his cat tree.
I'm gonna have to get those out and brush him down with my hands. He loves it. Swear every time I use them, I get another whole Hank.
Mm. Hey.
You buzzing over there because you're so popular. It used to be my phone that went off all night long. Now it's Amber's phone all night long. All I hear is her phone laying over there at the foot of the bed.
Games and other things. And Snapchat because my friends in North Dakota.
Somebody need to tell them girls to go to sleep sometime at night.
Not when they're quarantined for 2 weeks. They're up all the time. The whole place is quarantined for 2 weeks. The whole daycare center. Well, one more week now.
Ew, sorry, Diamond.
Better be glad I put it on silent or buzz. You'll hear it ping every. Oof.
Yeah, see, I always leave my notification sounds on. I never put it on silent. So all night long when my phone goes off, it's the typical
Pa-ting, pa-dong. I have to put mine on vibrate because I don't want to hear that crap all night. I wake up at the slightest sounds. Well, it's my phone.
Oh, okay.
Don't laugh at that. He's laughing because he tried to wake me up the other day and it took everything in him just to get me to get up. The other night. When it's my phone and my phone's on, the ringer's on, I can hear everything.
Yeah, I came home and I had to end my night early on Friday night, but only about an hour or so early because I had my first puker. Yes. Pleasant. I didn't know it until after he got out of the car, and I went to go drive up north. There was a $9 surge up north, and I drove up north to drive through the surge area so that I could get the $9 bonus tacked on to me. And I stopped on the way back, and I went in to go grab a Mountain Dew out of the store. When I got back in my car, I smelled it. And I looked in the back floorboard. Sure enough.
At least it was on the weather text.
Yeah, I have WeatherTech floor mats, so it's really nice. I can just pull them out, clean them off, stick them back in.
That's what I get to do tomorrow
What do you get to do tomorrow?
before we drive Katie. I get to check my rocks and change the grit.
Oh, yeah, you're getting ready to go on to stage 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have a load of rocks, and she got her first load done last week. We didn't get to show it on live yet because we haven't been live since then. Amber finished her first tumbled batch of rocks, and they look so cool.
It's my Jaspers.
Yeah, love these. They're nice, shiny, polished rocks. They looked nothing like that when they went in. They were all kind of square and blocky and broken up and chipped and everything else. And this one is beautiful. I love that one. And my favorite one of all of them is this one right here. That's a piece of polychrome jasper, they call it. And then where is the one? Let me find it here. Oh, there it is. This one here is absolutely beautiful because that white area you see up here on the top, right there, is actually agate. And so if you hold it up to a light, it's actually kind of see-through. It allows light through it, and it is so pretty. And the jasper that it's in is just gorgeous. And a piece of that. It's what we've been calling Dalmatian jasper. I don't know if that's actually what it is, but
that's the technical term.
And then we got this nice pretty one here. And these I found to be really interesting because I don't know if the camera will pick it up or not, but those white stripes are actually kind of like reflective. Like, you know, like the reflectors on bikes and stuff, like when the light hits them the right way, they actually reflect the light back. And they're really, really cool. And I don't know what that is, but it is just some of the neatest thing I've ever seen. So that was Amber's first tumbled batch. They turned out very nicely. That's a nice banded jasper there. If it'll focus on it. There it is. Karen, right now, we don't know for sure what she's going to do with them. It's kind of become a new hobby. We really enjoy getting out and collecting the rocks ourselves. These were not ones we collected. These came from one of those National Geographic rocks for tumblers kits that you can buy at Hobby Lobby. But I got her a really nice rock tumbler, a Lortone 3B. And it's a really awesome tumbler. And we've got a load of quartz right now. It's a rainbow, it's rose quartz and adventuring, green adventuring is tumbling right now. They're just getting through stage one. We don't know yet what she's going to do with the rocks. Right now, they're just look pretties. There might be some plans for them in the future. Dawn Marie says, cover minders. We've talked about that.
Maybe.
I was doing some coloring, Ozzy, but I needed new markers. And so I picked up a word search and just kind of stayed listening to y'all.
Yeah, she finished her chuck earlier today, and she didn't really want to start on her new DAC yet. So yeah, that's all Amber's. This one's pretty. It's got some green in it. It's like a green jasper.
I don't know what it's called, Amber. Do you remember what the bubble bath dragonwood was called?
No.
And then that one there is kind of pretty.
I find out.
And that one.
I've got Bubble Fairy. Amber just
Yeah.
put it up for me. And it's like, what, 50
It's by
colors?
Randall Springer and it's 52 colors.
52 colors. And it's by
Spangler.
Randall Springer.
Spangler.
Spangler. But I decided that I was just going to chill
have it
out
right here.
tonight.
Oh,
I have to
I dropped some.
rearrange everything.
Odd says, hurry, record Hank's meows.
Hold on, I'll get him to.
Hold on, I gotta open the app.
What are you doing?
What? Come here, Hank. Come here.
Hank. Hank.
We got a meow out of him.
He didn't pick up. Nope, it didn't pick up. Aw. Aussie Collection says, you guys are like my second family. I love the lives and catching up.
Well, we love you too.
It's not going. You're too loud for it.
No, you weren't far. You weren't close enough to it. It's still really cool. I love the auto tuner. I'm loving it now.
Well, now we can be really cool professional singers.
We can sing all we want to sing.
Wait, you sung what? You never sing.
I can sing. I just don't like to do it in public.
I sing all the time because I don't care if I sound good or not. If I know the words, I'm going to sing it.
And if we don't know the word,
We'll make some shit up. Just saying. Even a real.
Where's Christy at tonight?
Oh, maybe she's drunk. Last time we talked to her, she was drunk. Let me see where she's at. Hey, are you drunk? I'm gonna say that.
Are you crunk? So yeah, I'm just doing a word search, and I like to time them to see how long it will take.
Oh, Aussie sent me a photo of what he's working on.
That's awesome.
Oh, I love it.
Crash Bandicoot!
Y'all check that out. That's what he's working on. That is awesome.
Hey, that looks pretty darn cool.
But you might not want to play that
Oh,
yet.
yeah, okay. It was a Trump train. Video of a Trump train. Somebody was coming in on the interstate, and there was a Trump train going by. That looks really good, Aussie Collection. I love it.
I finished my chuck today and I about cried. It was a mixed emotion for sure, because it is by far the most beautiful thing I've ever done. And probably the most challenging. And I was pretty proud.
We were proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
It was my birthday gift in September, and I think I started it.
You started right after you got it.
Did I? Did it
Yeah.
take me a month and a half to do it?
Yeah.
Yep. You started like the day after.
That's not bad though for a single person working on a diamond painting. A month and a half is not bad. It's a pretty good time.
And actually, I didn't work on it every day either. I did take a break there for a minute. He's shocked that you know who Crash Bandicoot is, Amber.
What?
I know, you know who Sonic is.
Crash was still around when Amber was.
Barely.
I played
But
Crash.
you had GameCube and you had that on
I
it.
played Crash, but I played Crash as an adult. Yeah, I
I
played it on.
Real bad, but what
I played Crash on N64.
Wasn't it on PlayStation that we had?
Oh, yeah, Crash was
GameCube.
on PlayStation. That's right. He was a
GameCube.
PlayStation. Crash was a PlayStation title, just like Spyro was. I played Spyro too. I have Spyro on my Xbox One X, and I've yet to play it. I've got the entire Spyro trilogy, and I need to get back into playing it again. But I never play my Xbox anymore because I never have time. Honestly, yes, I had a Sega console. I had a
Dreamcast.
ColecoVision. I had
Atari.
I had an Odyssey 2 before there was an Atari. I had Odyssey 2. That made by Magnavox. And before that, I had a TRS 80.
And a Tandywood from Radio Shack.
I had a Tandy Color computer. I had a TRS 80, a TI 99 4A. I had the
I don't think it is either.
Magnavox Odyssey. Then I had ColecoVision because my ColecoVision had an adapter where you could play Atari cartridges on it. So it
Right.
doubled as an Atari.
Right.
I had that. Then I went into NES, and I had a Super NES, and I had a Sega Genesis, and I ended up getting the Sega CD with the Sega Genesis. And then I had an N64, a PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 2. I've still got a Dreamcast in the closet in there. And then
Simon Says.
I got away from
Simon Says.
then I got away from console gaming for quite a long time. And then back last year, I bought an Xbox One X. Hey, I had a Simon Says too. Just had the 4 color buttons, and you had to repeat what it did.
I was pretty good at it. That was the best one in our family.
Aussie Collection, Sega is still around, but they don't make consoles. All they make is gaming titles.
Tekken, yeah. I like this salad shooter, Yoshimitsu or whatever. I call him salad shooter because he had this one where you could sit cross-legged and his swords.
Oh, Yoshimitsu.
See, my favorite PlayStation game was
That's right, Tekken.
my favorite PlayStation game was Final Fantasy VII, and now they've got the Final Fantasy VII remake. And I never finished the first one, and now they've got the remake, but the remake is only available on PS5 or PS4 for the first year before it will get released on other consoles. And I don't have a PS4, and now they got PS5, and now Sega has
You know my favorite game?
Xbox has a new Xbox coming out.
Mario Brothers.
I like Mario Kart. Yeah.
Yes, Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes.
I didn't like that game because I could never get the rings, and every time I got the rings, I died. So I didn't like that game.
You didn't like seeing the rings go everywhere?
I worked for the motherfuckers rings, and
I loved Spyro. I love
Spyro was really fun.
Oh.
My 9-year-old loves Spyro. They played the remake on the PlayStation 1, 2.
Dawn Marie says she has on her Wii U.
I have bowling.
That's
on my
it. We need a
Wii.
Wii U.
And I call it Weehab.
No, I have not seen the Sonic movie that came out last year. I don't know. Maybe Amber has. Amber did.
I saw bits and pieces. I was not amused.
I liked the movie that came out. I don't remember what it was called, but it had Peter Dinklage in it. And it had all of the old console. Pixel, yes. That was a great movie.
Yeah.
You're breaking my toe, babe. Thank you.
Pixel was fun.
The Pac-Man cars.
Mhm.
It's fun.
Boop, 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 ba-dee-doo.
I couldn't remember the name of the movie, but I remember watching. I thought that was so cool because that Peter Dinklage in it. He was like this badass little gamer. Every role he plays, he's a badass in it.
Call me out one more time.
One more time.
Oh, he's an angry elf. Ah! Oh, he wants a hug. Ah!
That's funny.
Will Ferrell. Shake and bake. Oh, wrong movie. But
That's funny. Oh, hi, Kiki.
Aussie Collection says you have to see the movie Unhinged. Oh my God, best ever. Mom would love it.
okay.
I would probably laugh my behind off. Can I get it on Netflix or Hulu?
Probably have to rent it from Prime.
Or you can probably rent it on YouTube. YouTube has about every movie ever made for rent. If that don't work, I can always get Vudu. That's a nice app to have.
Yeah.
Or I can just go to the Pirate Bay.
No, you cannot. That's illegal.
I don't like the pirate thing. I don't know.
It's a thriller. It has Russell Crowe in it.
I'm pretty sure everybody uses the Pirate Bay nowadays.
I didn't finish one, but Mom finished Bluebird song.
Bluebird song, yes. Yes, ma'am. It was, I want to do it again. It was so satisfying.
I do not have the balls to do a Chuck Pinston. Or the patience.
I didn't think
You don't
I
have
did
any at all,
either.
man. You weren't born that way.
You don't know what I got. You don't know me.
I have balls. Mine are bigger and I carry them higher.
What she said.
Yes.
Mom, our lunch date with Nana and Don Murray is 11 on Tuesday. So I'm going to go vote first.
I got to go vote. Make sure y'all get out. All of you in the U.S., get out and vote.
If you're
Tuesday.
able to vote, you go vote. I don't care who you vote for, just go vote.
It's never been more important than it is right now.
Amber, show my picture to Karen.
Well, I'm busy.
All right, fine.
I'll do it in a minute.
I will not try to.
You
will
do
not
you,
try
boo.
to persuade you who to vote for. You
do
can make your own choices on that. I'm pretty sure y'all already know where my vote's going. I think the White House looks good in orange.
Cheeto. My favorite Cheeto. Daddy T. That's what your daughter-in-law was calling him. Daddy T. Just saying. Okay, that's enough. There it is.
Ozzy, when you come to Memphis, we'll have Nashville.
We can have a lunch date, Aussie Collection. Come on.
It's
Come
on Prime Video.
Prime. Okay, I got you.
I've got Prime Video.
Excuse me.
I need to put it on my TV so we can do it.
I never put Prime Video on your TV.
Not since we've been rebooted.
Oh,
I don't know. I think so. I think it's on. It saves it, Mama.
I can't get to it or the
I'll
other one.
I'll look.
oh,
I wanted to get Netflix on my phone, but there's too many devices already connected to it, so I can't.
I shouldn't have it on my tablet.
No, you have it. There's only up to 4 devices. We got the TV, the computer, the TV, your TV, and Dave's phone.
Oh,
Unless we take it off the TV, because we've been watching it on the computer. Which is connected to the TV anyway.
The only difference is the TV, we have to keep or the computer, we have to keep restarting the computer most of the way through the movie because then it starts making that weird
Not if you
crackling noise.
restart it before the movie. Just saying.
Does it actually last long enough to make it through a movie?
Last 3 or 4 movies the other day.
I've got to get a new sound card for my computer. Mine is, you keep it on for a few hours and you start watching videos and you get this really weird crackling digitized noise whenever
And the
there's
lip
certain.
sync goes off.
Well, no, that happens on the TV, and I don't know why. Like when I turn AT&T TV on, it does it on that, and I don't know why, and it's driving me nuts. Every TV show I watch, the lip sync is off, and I'm like, "Argh." No, we did not get the new breast cancer ribbon from DAC yet. I know Amber
Not yet.
wants
I
to
want
get it.
It's on my wish list.
Oh, Aussie, I still honk the horn in traffic, and I don't do it even in traffic. Here at the university, on every home game day, there's tons of people with banners out up on their balconies, all kinds of fraternity people and sorority girls up on the balconies with big sheets spray painted that says, "You honk, we drink." So I just ride around all day carrying passengers around and honking at people so they'll drink because I just want to watch them get completely stumbling wasted before the game even starts. These kids at this university start drinking on game day at 9 a.m.
Any day of the week.
and the game isn't until 6 p.m. at night. They're wasted before the game even starts. They don't even get to watch the game because they're passed out.
See, I don't like scary, bloody movies, so if Unhinged has anything to do with it. Unless I had somebody to hold me all night. Nobody's offered me for that. So, yeah,
Well, what was that movie? What was that movie that had the group of kids that got the old beater car and they had a CB put in it, and they started harassing this one truck driver or kind of talking dirty to him or something, and he kind of like stalked them all over the place the whole movie, and that was what the movie was about, was them trying to get away from this like.
RV did. RV had the one that played that.
Yeah, no, this one was like a thriller. I mean, it had the blonde chick that looks like Helen
I'm
Hunt.
too scared.
I don't know.
It had the blonde chick that looks like Helen Hunt. What was her name? Lily Sobieski was her name.
Yes.
And it was a group of college kids, and they got a hold of a car that had a CB in it, and they were going on a.
Not Wrong Turn.
No, I think it was called Joyride, and they made a part 2 of it too.
See, I don't do scary.
Well, have a great week, Jamie. Thanks for stopping in.
I don't know. I don't do scary at all. I do suspense, but I don't do like knock your socks off stuff.
Noah Marie says yes, Joyride. Yeah, that was the name of it.
See, and I like murder stories and haunting stuff. And
Joyride was more of just a thriller. It was more of a suspense thriller type thing. It wasn't scary. It was just a suspense thriller where this truck driver was stalking them because they were harassing him on the CB.
I like movies like Annabelle.
See, I saw that one, and I saw what was the other one like that one? See, even so,
Did
I
you
have
see
to
the-
watch it during the day because
Did you see The Haunting
want to
in
see-
Connecticut?
That
was a good
I watched most of The Hills Have Eyes,
I love
the
that
first
movie.
one, and then the first Saw and Halloween, but it took me forever.
I haven't watched any of Saws. I don't really do gore.
I love the Saw movies. The thing I liked about the Saw movies was watching it. Yeah, well, it was more of a psychological thing when you see like the one scene where they had to jump in the pool of hypodermic needles, and can you imagine what it would feel like to jump in a pool of hypodermic needles? Yeah.
I heard the Human Centipede was also a good movie.
That was crazy. I love the Human Centipede.
I've never seen it.
It's gross, but it's not gory. It's just bleh.
I've never
type
seen
gross.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of the Scream movies. I don't mind crazy supernatural stuff. It's the gory stuff that could be real that they make the movies out of, or that messes with my mind.
Severa's mama says her brother is into horror and thriller, and she was watching one with him, and she had to keep telling herself it's fake, and left within 30 seconds of the start.
Yeah, Joyride was the movie I was looking for. In fact, Paul Walker was in it.
Oh.
It's summer break, and college freshman Lewis Thomas has decided to embark on a cross-country road trip to pick up the girl of his dreams, Venna. But Lewis's romantic hopes hit a detour when he stops on the way to rescue his older brother, Fuller, who goads him into playing a practical joke on a lonely trucker over a CB radio.
That's
Now-
the first funnel.
Now that trucker, an unseen and terrifying force known only by a CB handle, Rusty Nail, wants the last laugh and revenge. And so he basically just like stalks these kids the whole movie.
Final Destinations are the reason why I won't go in a tanning bed.
Final Destination was awesome.
The first one I watched, or Ghost
And-
Ship, or
I will not watch Ghost Ship or Darkness Falls.
Darkness Falls.
Darkness Falls still gets me to this day.
That's one you simply won't watch.
That's one I won't watch because I was tortured with. Well, I wasn't really tortured, but I felt like I was.
I don't know who did that.
Scream 5. That ought to be good. But see, I remember the first Scream movie. I just don't remember Scream 2 that well. There's another one called what is it called? I think it's called Friend Request or something like that. And
I did it for the old LOLs. Was a creepy one too. And Smiley.
I won't watch Stephen King movies. I can't.
I love Stephen King movies. Last one I watched, it wasn't really the last one I watched, but Mist, or is that what it's called? Mist? The Mist? That was a good one. Pet Cemetery. That one's kind of hard for me to watch. The Secret Window is one of my favorites, though.
See, now I've seen a couple of them, and I read all of the
Johnny Depp is my man.
Amber, what's the one that has like 8 different movies? It's or 8 different books. Gunslinger. All of those books. Now I loved that.
oh no, the movie's called Unfriended. It's one night while teenagers Blair, Mitch, Jess, Adam, Ken, and Val take part in an online group chat session. They're suddenly joined by a user known only as Billy227. Thinking it's just a technical glitch, the friends carried on their conversation until Blair begins receiving messages from someone claiming to be Laura Barnes, a classmate who killed herself exactly 1 year prior. As Blair tries to expose Billy's identity, her friends are forced to confront their darkest secrets and lies. That is a great movie because the whole movie,
I've seen most of Under the Dome.
most of the movie, the whole movie is nothing but just a screen of all of them on their individual, like a Zoom call or like a group chat.
Mm-hmm.
And basically this other girl who had died earlier in the year, her screen name pops up on the screen during the group chat and says that she joined the chat. And they're all like, well, how did she just join the chat? And next thing you know, one by one, they all just start dying while on live chat with each other.
White Noise. Ooh, that was scary. Or The Ring. That was
I liked The Ring.
Those kind of shit movies scare kid at me. And
Under
I
the
need a bad
Dome?
partner. Otherwise, Pammy ain't sleeping for a long
I did
time.
not watch Under the Dome very much.
I loved it.
It was good.
Couldn't really get into it.
I was upset about Under the Dome because every time I get into a new TV show that comes out and it's a new show, and I'm like, I'm going to watch this one, and I start it and I get into the first season, they always cancel it at the end of like the second season. And I always get mad because every show that I like ends up getting canceled. And I'm like, does that say that I'm just like have bad taste in TV shows or something? Because
No, it's the funding.
it's like every show that I like ends up getting canceled. Like my favorite show that's been on in recent years was what was it last? Oh man, I can't remember. It had the bearded comedian guy in it, and he was the last man on earth. Last man on earth. That was it. And I was so mad when they canceled that show after like the third season.
Younger, that has Hillary Duff in it. Amber.
I don't think I've seen that movie yet.
Ozzy just recommended that you see it.
Okay.
I was so mad when they canceled Last Man on Earth. I actually wrote to Netflix and asked them if they could please pick up that and keep it going. Because it was such a good show.
I know, isn't it? I miss Sean Connery's acting already. But you know, he was old.
He was 91.
91.
Yeah, 90, 91. Yeah,
He lived.
he gave a lot of
long,
years.
Long life. He was 90. Yes, sir.
I'm sad we lost Eddie Van Halen. Oh, we'll have to find it after the live, also, because we have the TV with the live pulled up so that she can read the chat over there. I mean, she's got it on her screen too, but Amber uses it to read the chat. Yeah, I didn't even know Eddie had cancer. I hadn't even heard that, and then I see the report that he died. I was out driving an Uber when it happened, when it started flooding Facebook. I got the news notification, Eddie Van Halen did it, and I was like, really?
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be quite the year. Next few months, we're going to be losing a lot of people.
I saw something the other day. My cousin posted it. It said, I refuse to set the clock back an hour. The last thing 2020 needs is another hour.
Love you too, Robert. You have a good night, honey. See you next week.
And there's a slim chance we're going to get hit by an asteroid.
There's no chance at all. It's going to come our way, but it'll be disintegrated by the time it hits.
Well, yeah. What's his face?
Neil.
Neil
I'm
deGrasse
ready
Tyson.
to go. How about y'all?
Neil deGrasse
All
Tyson
right,
says there's a
Jesus.
slim chance that it would actually hit our atmosphere, but it's so small it would actually break apart and probably come down in small
Not that I'm
pieces.
suicidal or anything, but I'm just right. I'm just saying.
I'm not really suicidal either, but I joke with Mom, hey, Mom, you got a bottle of bleach I can drink?
Right?
Especially in my rough days. She knows I'm not that stupid anymore, but
No, I'd slap her upside the head and give her a reason.
I still joke with her once in a while. I mean, it's nothing to really joke about, but
Do you watch Glee at all, Amber?
I have
thought about
before.
watching it, Ozzy.
I have the first couple seasons, but again, nothing really I can get into.
I've seen a couple episodes.
I haven't even. I mean, I know what it is and what it's about, but. What
Listen.
about Hamilton? Anybody watch Hamilton? I haven't seen it yet, but
No.
I like musicals, so I'm wondering if That'd be something I'd like.
I didn't watch Hamilton simply because
It's history, isn't it?
some of the cast members of the show, the Broadway show, which I think is what the movie is too, is just the actors doing it on camera. The actors that were in the Broadway show were during the Broadway show, they would come out beforehand or afterwards and basically talk bad about the founding fathers and say derogatory things about them on stage. And so I was like, I don't have any desire to see that if it's the same actors that were doing the Broadway play. Rapping, Kaya, in Hamilton? Yeah, I don't think I could get past that. I couldn't picture.
As I can understand the words, I can get past it. If I cannot understand the words, I'm like, boop, change the channel.
I couldn't picture our founding fathers rapping.
I loved Rent.
Rent was my favorite movie. Is my favorite movie.
Good night, Dawn Marie. Love you. Have a good night.
See you Tuesday, Dawn Marie.
What's Stan? Aussie Collection? Is that like Hulu or Netflix? Or is that local
That must be something.
Australian, I believe?
Yeah.
Because I've never heard of it. But, whatever. I just barely found out about Sling and Voodoo last year.
I had Sling before I got the Hulu TV, and I didn't like it. I didn't like Sling before I had it, and I didn't really care for it. You got more features with Hulu TV than we did with Sling.
We have Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Prime. What else do we have?
YouTube. YouTube.
And YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, because I don't have to pay for it. My bad.
That's bad. That is really bad.
It was bad, but I was just kidding around.
Bad.
But yeah, joke. You're sheepy. If I can't get it on Netflix or Hulu, and mostly Netflix, because I like binge watching the whole series. Like I just started watching Reba again from the very first episode. That was like from mid-90s. And I watched The Ranch. I'm watching
Outlander.
I watched Outlander. Oh my God, be still my heart.
I've still got
starting to watch it again.
I've still got a season of Orange Is the New Black to watch. I haven't watched the final. Actually, the last 2 seasons.
I've got 3.
What about Sugar Rush on Netflix? Amber.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I've still got to watch Wentworth.
I didn't like it.
I love Wentworth.
It.
I haven't watched any of that, but I love the Food Network.
I mean, Wentworth has a character on there that you love to hate just as much as you love to hate the governor on Walking Dead, and just as much as you love to hate Joffrey on Game of Thrones. There's just that one character.
Breaking Bad was also a good series.
I never watched that.
I can't watch it being a former.
Yeah, I watched most of Wentworth. Honestly, I just never finished it. I never got a chance to finish it. I need to sit down. I'm probably going to have to start from the beginning again just to remember what all happened. But
Is it on Netflix? Dave?
no, Wentworth, yes. If it's not on Netflix, it's on Hulu for sure. But yeah, I think it's on Netflix because that's where I think I was watching it. It's got a lot of seasons. And then Orange is the New Black, I think, has 13 seasons.
It's on
No.
Netflix. I know it's in my
Not
queue.
13,
You're
I
gonna
don't
get
think.
attacked.
Actually, I don't know what they're on.
I haven't seen that episode yet, Ozzy. I didn't even know that happened.
What?
Oh, you didn't see it. Get the white out your screen. You didn't see it.
Oh.
Actually, I had heard that already, so it wasn't a spoiler.
The last part I remember of Orange is the New Black is when Rosa stole the bus after she found out she had cancer.
Yeah, well, if you find out.
It wasn't a spoiler. I'd heard that before. I just had forgotten it. So
Ozzy, I'm just flipping your crap. I won't know what you're talking about until I actually step into it and start. And they'll say, oh, damn. And they'll have to cuss you out. No, I'm kidding. I don't mind spoiler alerts too much. Dave, I have to get after him as soon as I'm watching it. Like with my Game of Thrones.
He wouldn't shut up. He was excited in trying to explain things to you as they went. But
Yeah.
he
I
wouldn't be
know.
quiet.
I know.
that, and I'm like, oh, you got to see this part. Make sure you watch this part because it's important for something later. Yeah.
Right. Because I would diamond paint and listen to it. So now, with Game of Thrones, I'm actually sitting back and watching more of it.
Yeah, Netflix has it, Aussie. Netflix has Wentworth on it. Netflix has a lot of international shows on it in their international.
Netflix is worldwide,
Segment?
so.
No,
mean,
I don't
we
think
didn't
so.
even get
I don't
Southern
think so,
Cal.
Mama.
No, some other. Well, it is, but
We have the.
we have different programming on it than what
Right.
other countries do.
Right. But what I'm getting at is Australia, we're like almost in the same part of the hemisphere. You know what I mean? Almost.
Huh?
We're here, Australia's here.
We're in the northern hemisphere. They're in the southern hemisphere. We're in the western hemisphere. They're in the eastern hemisphere.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, don't we?
No, we're not even close to one another. They're on the opposite side of the world,
We're here,
time wise.
They're here.
Yeah, they're about 24 hours ahead of us, and on
Okay.
the far southern end of the world compared to us.
Well, I knew they were southern, but I didn't think they were that far off our coast.
Oh yeah. In fact, I think is it New Zealand that is the first country that gets New Year's or something? Yeah, something like that. Oh, more like 15 hours. Okay. Aussie Collection says, yeah, it's 3:30 p.m. Monday there right now. Yep, and it's only
10:30.
10:20 p.m. our time on Sunday.
Westworld, huh? I need new shows to watch. Maybe I'll get my tablet out and actually get stuff down.
Yeah. I'm
I
almost done with this. Sorry.
don't know what I need yet. I'm just looking. I might need
Huh.
those.
I wonder what I do with these pens.
Nope, I don't need those. I
Why
need
not?
small letter T. I do not need small
Sorry.
letter T. Don't need those. I don't need. I do need those. Oh, I'm about to really fill up the rest of this section. The Masked Singer. Yes, we do. And I've never watched an episode yet. And I want to. I keep remembering. I keep one of those. I keep going, I got to watch that one year. I like The Voice. And that just started. And I haven't watched any of this season yet on The Voice. So.
Thank you, Edna.
You're welcome.
I like the voice, and I like the Got Talent ones, especially the America's Got Talent. I love Simon Cowell. He's my favorite asshole.
I'm liking that.
Aw,
Well, I wasn't gonna say that.
but I am your favorite asshole.
Yeah. Okay. Simon Cowell is my favorite celebrity asshole. I don't know. He's my favorite celebrity asshole behind Gordon Ramsay.
I can't stand either one of them.
Simon has mellowed out a lot. Gordon, on the other hand, has just gotten worse and worse.
No, Simon's gotten to where I can actually watch it.
What I liked about Simon is he's brutally honest. People come on there that were maybe the best singer in their little small town, podunk nowhere small town, and everybody told them how good a singer they were. And then they go on American Idol and they get up there and they audition and they can't even carry a tune in a bucket. And Simon looked right at them and go, "That isn't singing." I don't know who told you could sing.
Eddie Hazel, Devious Maids actor, shot dead in Texas at age 30.
I don't know who that is.
Devious Maids.
I've never even seen that. I don't even know what that
I was
is.
trying to do something.
Is that a porn movie?
No.
And I can't get this off my screen.
Star of the NBC show Surface.
I haven't seen it. He was shot.
What appeared to be a carjacking.
Oh. That, my friends, is why I can see.
He did some Southland parts and Bones, Devious Maids, Studio 60 on Sunset Strip. The Kids Are All Right. I've never seen any of them.
Not to my knowledge. We live in Alabama, Ozzy. But, we have famous people.
The only famous person I know that lives in town with us is the football coach, Nick Saban. Oh, and apparently Stone Cold Steve Austin has a house in here.
Really?
In Tuscaloosa.
I know not far from here, Butterbean.
Who's that?
He was a famous boxer. His name was Butterbean. He was a great, big, fat, white guy with a bald head and always wore an American flag boxers, boxing trunks. And I think he lived in Jasper. He had a barbecue joint in Jasper that he owned.
Well, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin's ex-wife owns the house now here in Tuscaloosa, I think. Or something like that.
Was Wentworth on Hulu or Netflix?
Netflix. Yeah, it was on the same platform that Orange is the New Black is, and Orange is the New Black is a Netflix show. Because the only reason I got into it is because I'd been watching Orange is the New Black, and under my recommended for me, Wentworth popped up. And it's kind of like the total opposite of Orange is the New Black, where Orange is the New Black is more lighthearted and kind of funny and comedic. Wentworth is more of like true to life women's prison experience.
So I can deal with that. I believe the Jonas Brothers live in New Jersey. I'm not sure where Shawn Mendes lives. But I'm not for certain about the Jonas Brothers.
I think they're in Hollywood.
You're talking about the singers, right?
Yep.
You're okay. I think they live in Jersey, but I'm not for certain.
I think it was Hollywood, but I can't remember.
Either way, America's really not that big. Honestly, when you're driving it, it's 30 hours coast to coast?
About 5 days.
If you drive it like Zoom.
Yeah, it's still about 5 days. I mean, You can do it if you want to really drive straight through without stopping or anything. You can probably do it in 3 days, but yeah, 24 hours, 30 hours isn't that much more than 24. If I left the east coast of Maryland, where I grew up, and tried to drive to California in 24 hours time, I would probably make it somewhere in the
Colorado.
no, not even somewhere in the vicinity of
Nebraska.
yeah, yeah,
Nebraska.
somewhere around Nebraska, maybe.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, because it's 8
It
hours.
depends on which route you took.
Well, if I went south down 81 and then cut across 40, like I was going to go to Southern California,
Right.
if I cut across 40, it was 16, 17 hours to Memphis, and another 8 hours from Memphis would have been Dallas, or if I went the other way, it would have been Oklahoma City.
I
So
know that a friend of mine who lives in Springfield, Missouri, which is just on the other side of Arkansas, basically, the border town. Her husband works for Texas DOT in Corpus Christi. Drives it every weekend from home. So it's not too far, but it's far.
the best I did in 48 hours, the best I ever did was I left Hartford, Connecticut, and I had to be in Denver, Colorado 48 hours later from the time I left. And I was on track to make it an hour early
Wow.
into Denver, but I was pushing it. And the load I was under was mail load. And my boss told me that just because they didn't get me loaded on time, because I was supposed to load in the evening and leave out, and I had to pick up the next morning instead because they didn't have my load ready. And when I called the boss and said, look, my load was overnight, I had to wait overnight to get loaded, he's like, I don't care, you still got to be there in 48 hours. And I'm like, there's no way possible to do it legally. I said, I could do it, but there's no way possible I can do it legally. And he was like, well, you need to be there. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And I flat-footed it all the way across the country in a big rig. And luckily, when the cops stopped me, I was only doing 80 in a 65, because if he'd have gotten me a half a mile before, I was doing 125 in a 65. And I came up on a small car that pulled out in front of me, and I had to slow down to get behind them and to keep from hitting them. And that's when the cop topped the hill coming the other direction and pulled me over. But I was on track to make it to Denver in 47 hours. And that was running 100 and some miles an hour across country. So yeah, that goes to show how long it would take to get from coast to coast.
Damn it, boy.
Yeah, we have Hardcore Pawn here, Aussie. That's an American show.
Michigan.
And then we also have Pawn Stars, which is a Vegas pawn shop.
Louisiana Pawn Stars too, which is Louisiana.
I love Chumley.
He got arrested for drugs not long ago.
Yeah. I thought he got arrested for having pedophilia too. For having,
I'm not sure. I remember the drug
I know
part.
he had drug charges.
it may have been a rumor that was going around too at the same time that he got busted with drugs and child porn.
No, I haven't been to any of them.
They say if you go to the Vegas pawn shop that's in Pawn Stars, you'll never actually see the guys that are on the show there because they're hardly ever there. But yet, if you want to go there to pawn something, there is like line out the door and around the corner all the time to go in and pawn something there. I like Storage Wars too.
I love Storage.
The original one though, the original one from out in California that had Dave Hester and the old guy, whoever the other old guy was that was kind of eccentric.
Yeah.
He always drove a weird car or something, and
Had the oddities.
Yeah.
Real like the circus shit.
yeah, I liked him. And then you had the young couple, Brandy and
He was a jerk to her.
he always was.
He got arrested for.
Jared.
I think he got arrested for beating on her.
He should be.
They never were married. They had kids together. They were never married.
Well, that's a good thing.
Easier for her to get out of the relationship.
But she was just as much of an asshole back to him, though.
Well, I would be too if he did on me. Just saying.
Dave Hester sued the show and was off of it for a couple of seasons and then came back.
Why?
Because he sued them for basically saying that what you see isn't real. A lot of the lockers they were buying were basically had planted stuff in them.
Yeah.
They had already been pre-sorted and had planted stuff in there just so that it makes for interesting TV.
Mm-hmm.
And he sued the show over it.
It was rigged. It was rigged, I tell you. I don't know if it was or not. Hey, you said this something, I'll try it. Because I love odd things.
What
And
is
to
it?
me, Vegemite would be an odd thing because, you know,
No,
never
thanks.
had it.
Vegemite is good.
Been there, done that. No thanks.
But David and I will do the spoon challenge. I'm up for that.
Me and Pippa sent a bunch of us little packets of sample packs of Vegemite, and one time, and they were real. Amber didn't like it, but I didn't mind it too much. I ended up eating the rest of our sample pack on a piece of toast for lunch one day.
Back when we were penny pitching.
Keep a note, Amber doesn't really like anything.
I don't. I'm the pickiest woman you'll ever meet.
But, you know, whatever.
Oh, I'm gonna have to put my brace on tomorrow.
I'll do that.
I can buy Vegemite on Amazon. I can get us some if you want to try it.
We'll do it through Amazon. I'm a foodie. I love different food.
It's got a different flavor to it because what it is, it's some kind of, it's a yeast paste made of the leftovers from
Hops.
brewing beer, and it doesn't taste like hops. It's a salty,
It's really salty, Mama.
it's a salty kind of bitterness
I
to it.
guess that's probably why they eat it on bread, huh?
Yeah, well, you don't eat a lot of it. You put a very, very thin bit on some buttered bread. You butter your bread first, then you put a thin little bit of Vegemite on it. Just give it a little tiny bit on it, and that's all you need because it's a strong flavor.
It's an icon in Australia.
Yeah,
Yeah. No doubt.
Oh gosh, I'm trying to finish this.
Girls and boys.
yeah. I'll see. They sell it on Amazon.
We'll get some and we'll do it. Or
I know
can
the
do
local
it.
grocery store up in North Dakota sold not the Vegemite, but what's the other one? The British version of Vegemite. I can't remember what the name of it is.
Something like
Yeah,
Huh.
Marmite.
Marmite.
Marmite. Ozzy said Marmite. Same time you did. Uh-oh.
They're two completely different flavors, but they're pretty much the same thing.
Amber, did you throw thread at me?
No,
Did you drop some?
under my desk last night.
Do what?
Under my desk last night.
We've
I got gray right here.
still got caviar. Amber's never had caviar.
Hank must have thrown it.
Amber's never had caviar, so when we were at the store one day, I bought a jar of caviar.
Yep, it's in the cabinet above the.
And we still got the crackers too.
Yeah, we still got the crackers to go with them. We need to try caviar, babe. That's what you want to do it live? You can try some caviar live.
I didn't know he did. Zach,
I like him.
Australia.
You know, he is quite
Okay.
the avid earth hugger, tree hugger. I like him. He's all about save the earth and all that.
In our next live, I'll try caviar on live.
All right, y'all hear that? Next weekend, Amber tries caviar for the first time.
I think I've had it once. I've had escargot once.
Ew, I'm not eating snails.
You already had it.
I'm not doing it again either.
Yes, you will.
Nope.
How do you know?
No.
If Mommy asked you to, you would.
Nope.
Oh, no, I'll try anything once. I've had grasshoppers before too.
Yeah.
I've had
Deep fried.
I've had freeze dried crickets.
I've had the lollipop with the scorpion in it.
We've had the scorpion.
I've had that. I've had the lollipop with the tequila worm in it. The tequila flavored lollipop with the worm in
Oh
it.
my God, I've had tequila with worm in it.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, I used
Let's
to.
not do that
I used to have
again.
I used to have the friends save the worm for me because that's the best part. You don't even need to drink the tequila; just eat the worm. I'm telling you.
It's fun to drink tequila and then have the worm.
Oh, I can't stand the taste of tequila. Oh, just the taste of tequila makes me sick.
I'm done.
Are we doing DP-a-thon next weekend?
Nope.
eh,
No, we
Oh,
didn't.
no.
We didn't
Thank
get in
you.
on it. Really, Hank?
looks
He meowed and
amazing,
he
Amber.
meowed and yawned at the same time, and it was the weirdest sound behind my head because he's up on the chair behind my head. Yeah. You know what? He's behind. He thinks it's 11. That's
Yeah, it is 11.
Is it 11? 10:30.
His clock has to be reset.
His clock hasn't set back an hour yet, so to him, because it's still to me, it feels like it's a lot later than what it is.
Do I need to smack in the headache? I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do it.
The Hank Diamond painting is still going. I think we finished a couple more sections on it
Not really.
the last time we pulled it out, but we decided we wanted to start on this one, Aussie, this Magical Castle one, because I would like to have gotten it done by Christmas for my granddaughter, but I don't think it's going to get done by Christmas because, as you see, this is all we've gotten done on it, and we've still got most of the 100 by 165 to complete.
I can't.
So we're hoping maybe by her birthday next year,
August.
in August, to have this one done. But yeah, I want to get the Hank one done.
If not August birthday, the October birthday.
And I was wanting to get the Hank one redone by TSA, but since their customs are now on hold indefinitely, I'll have to wait on that. Plus, my picture that I took, my photograph I took, I want to get that done as a custom through them as well. And I'm going to have to wait on that one too. Oh, thank you. We love doing that one. That one's so much fun.
Which one?
He said he loved our video the other day, the jelly beans.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Oh,
see, this is why I can't do it. They're
those are
popping.
some of the most horrific flavors I've ever. You just don't expect candy to taste that bad.
I
Oh,
was smart and didn't do it. Only because I've seen Harry Potter one too many.
and the stink bug does not smell like stink bugs. It smells like skunk spray, and it is quite disgusting. I mean, Amber's breath after she ate one smelled like a skunk
And
had sprayed in her mouth.
And I was burping skunk like for
Oh, it was
an
bad.
hour.
And I'm glad they were in Tennessee when they did it. Oh,
Because the rest of the family came out and they were behind the camera when we were doing part of it. And one of them walked up, my daughter-in-law walked out and she goes, I walked out the door and that's all I smelled was that nasty stuff on her breath. It was that bad. All of our breaths were so bad from the nasty taste and stuff. Oh, it was disgusting.
But I'm done for the night, babe.
I think the worst one I actually ate, the most disgusting worst one I ate was actually the barf flavored one. It tasted like
Nobody
pepperoni.
got the booger flavored one, right?
Yeah, I got a booger one. Well, Wayne said he
Wayne
got a
did
booger
but
one
it
too.
wasn't bad.
He said it wasn't bad, and it wasn't that awful to me either. It didn't taste like what the other one, that color, was supposed to taste like. That's how I knew it wasn't the one that it was supposed to be, because it didn't taste like pears. But then again, I have no idea what a booger would taste like, so
I mean, I used to
I
eat
would
my boogers when I was
imagine it
younger.
would probably taste a lot like the snot going about in the back
Yeah.
of your throat.
so I mean, if that's what a booger tasted like, it wasn't bad. It wasn't horrific or anything. No, Saphira's mama, because the blue ones are toothpaste, and they taste just like toothpaste. So the trick to it is eat the blue ones last, because they'll actually get rid of the bad breath, because they do taste just like toothpaste. We found that out when we went to Six Flags a couple of years ago. Me and my son and his wife and his in-laws, we all went to Six Flags, and they have a Jelly Belly store in the Six Flags where you can buy each individual flavor in whatever size bag you want to buy them in. So we bought like a pound of like the mixed,
Have a good night, Ozzy.
a pound of the mixed bad flavor ones mixed with the good ones, like the challenge ones. We bought a bag of those, and then we bought an entire bag of the toothpaste flavor ones. So every time you got a bad tasting one, you could eat one of the toothpaste ones to get rid of that bad taste. And it worked perfect.
Good night, Aussie Collection.
Good night.
I think I'm ready for bed too.
You ready for bed?
My tummy still hurts.
We're ready for bed. And we didn't even hit our 2 hours yet. Well, yeah, we have. We've been over 2 hours.
Bed.
Huh?
Bed.
Okay.
I'm sleeping.
We're at 2 hours since we restarted the live, so we're actually almost
2
at 3
hours
hours.
and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
There's that one.
Yeah, we had more bad ones than good ones in our bunch. That's for sure. Sometimes you get all good ones too. That's just the chance you take with those Bean Boozled, because you never know when you get in the box which ones you've got. Whether you've got a bunch of bad ones, a bunch of good ones, or a good mix of the two. But I'm gonna say for the most part we have bad ones, because when we did that 10 and put all 10 in the mouth at once,
They were all bad ones.
they were all bad ones. And when you start mixing all of those bad flavors together at one time, it's bad. It was a bad choice.
You're
Mistakes were
welcome.
made that night.
You're welcome.
But yet we still have. Where'd it go? It was over here.
What are you looking for?
We still have the Toe of Satan to do.
Oh, that's.
Oh, it's down there under Amber's feet. And we still have those to do, so we're going to get to those one day this week, maybe.
Oh, I almost did. Sphere's Mama. I almost did.
Yeah, I came close. I gagged on one flavor. I don't think it actually got caught on camera, but yeah, it sucked.
Yeah, it was. And don't be wrong. Yeah. You say, God, that was awful. You spit it out.
Yeah, I only spit one out. I think that was
You
the
were
barf
like,
one.
"Ooh,
That was the
I
barf one. It
spit-
tasted like
hi,
pepperoni.
Diamond Queen."
It tasted like pepperoni
I
pizza
spit a lot
barf.
of them. I spit a lot of them out. The whole 10 I couldn't do. I'm drinking my alien cup tomorrow. I'm bringing it with me.
You what?
I'm drinking out of my alien cup tomorrow.
Her alien cup.
that we
It's even got a
it.
little butt crack on the back.
Here's butt.
Crack killed, dude.
You got butt cheeks.
You got butt cheeks. Right there.
Yeah, Karen, we're not far behind. We're getting ready to sign out of here really soon because she's ready for bed, and it's kind of been a long day for both of us.
Purple Doors Live was intense. What do you mean?
Oh, Sherry went live?
Yeah. I'll have to catch a replay.
Yeah. That's what we end up doing a lot of, catching replays. Hank's sitting here staring at me like, okay, human, my food.
Good night, you guys.
No, she was in a cemetery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Babe,
Oh, that's gross. She said it was in a cemetery. You see spirits.
Mm.
oh. Definitely I'll have to catch the replay then. Maybe tomorrow while it's daylight.
I'll never forget somebody left a message one time or left a comment on one of my videos.
Don't vape in Hank's face because it could do damage to him or whatever.
Yeah, I remember that.
sits there
Somebody said,
and licks
I can't continue to watch your channel and watch you vape right Hank's face all the time.
He sits there and licks it. If he didn't like it, he wouldn't be sitting here. Daddy's dog licks the air. When you
Yeah.
vape. I don't vape directly in his face, but I vape
I do.
around him.
He doesn't mind it.
No, he doesn't. Look at him. He's like, I'm enjoying it. I just want my food. I don't care.
She vapes in my space.
But you like it, Mama.
Yeah.
And I only do it with your permission. I don't do it like,
Right. Right.
well, one time I did.
It gives a shit out of Oh, yeah.
All right, y'all.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
We will see you next weekend, and we'll probably get a video out this week of us eating our
And our unboxing videos. So
in
keep
our
out for
unboxing
2
video.
of
Maybe
them.
we'll do unboxing with a twist.
No, 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 no.
Amber says no, we're not unboxing with lollipops in our mouth.
That was
Ugh.
caviar.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that live Sunday.
We're gonna do this caviar live next Sunday. So y'all make sure you're here for that because we're gonna have Amber eating caviar for her first time ever. Boop. That boot tank. He didn't even move. He didn't even
I'm
flinch.
not doing the unboxing with a lollipop in my mouth. How do you do that? Yes,
No. Just play it back.
I did.
You didn't record.
I did record.
You don't have to hold it down. You
I
just
didn't.
press the button.
I'm not doing the unboxing with the lollipop in my mouth.
I'm not doing the unboxing with the lollipop in my mouth.
Hold on, I want to wait.
Oh, good Lord.
I'm not doing the unboxing with the lollipop in my mouth.
She likes my app.
I'm not doing the unboxing with the lollipop in my mouth.
That sounded more like you.
I'm not doing the unboxing with the lollipop in my mouth.
Okay, I'm done. Good night, you guys.
Good night, y'all. We'll see you next week.
Toodles.
Rock on, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.